Hello. It's already Friday in the first week of Lent. We're almost through with the first week of Lent. And, the scriptures today call us to reflect on our lives. I look back on my life, and my parents had an interesting way of parenting. Of the four of us kids, I was the one that gave them the most of a run for their money. I was the one that made their life more difficult. And what was interesting is there were times that I would do something wrong, and they didn't react. In fact, most of the time, they would just walk away. My mom might, cuff me a little bit, but my dad, who was a flaming redhead, would always walk away and get his anger under control before he would come back and talk to me. But the thing that my parents often said to me when they would correct me is, David, you're better than that. That really made it difficult for me. They didn't say I was wrong, but they said I was better than that. That what they saw in me, what they had hoped for me, I wasn't living up to that. And I think that that's true of us all. In the course of our day, there are things that go wrong, things that we don't do as well as we might have, things that we've kind of sloughed off, and the reality is we could be better than that. And that's the invitation of Lent, to become that better person. That really is the invitation. Jesus in the gospel talks about the scribes and Pharisees. He says, the scribes and Pharisees, you know what they're like. Your holiness has to be more than that. Because they were looking at just the rules, the commandments, and they did what they were supposed to do. They kept the commandments. But that didn't necessarily mean that they were better. They did the minimum instead of more. And Lent invites us to more, to look beyond what I have to do, to look and see what I can do to make the lives of those around me, whether they be a friend or a stranger, to make their lives a little bit better. That's the invitation of Lent. We have to be better. And Lent is a time that we strive to do that. We pray, Lord, you've called us to be better people. Help me to be that better person that you know I can be. Give all of us the grace we need to do that. Have a grace-filled journey to Lent.